Hey everyone, it's Jalan back at again with another episode of my weekly recap. Today currently is April 15th, 2018, and this is going to be my episode 15 of my weekly recap. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. To begin by saying that I'm actually done with Poland Bookstore because it was more of a temporary position to because they needed people to cover the shift for the beginning of the term. So unfortunately, it won't be busy anymore. So then I'm no longer working there. So and meanwhile, I'm definitely given without working in a bookstore, I've definitely allocated a lot more time to for job applications. So that I did fill out a lot of job applications and just keep searching and applying for different positions that are related to my field of study. And meanwhile, I'm also brushing up on leak codes a lot. I think being a computer engineering major, one of the disadvantages compared to a CS major is that we don't get as much exposure in terms of the programming and software side of things. So definitely need to brush up on my programming skills as well as data structure. So I've been on LeetCode a lot and just brushing up on some of the algorithms and key structures and problem solving skills. So it's been really helpful. And kind of like going off of what I did what I shared last week is that I started keeping a journal of what I needed to do every single week or every single day. So it's been very consistent with that. Haven't been checking off all of the boxes, but I think it's definitely helped me to stay organized and be able to stay on track on what I need to do on a consistently basis and every single day. So really grateful for that. And just I think the being able to write some quotes on the bottom just remind me of what I'm grateful for, and keep that positive mentality and attitude towards everything that I do. So that's been awesome. And yesterday, I actually got back to my first session of volleyball official. It was really fun getting back to playing volleyball because and actually, in fact, that's one of the things I learned is that when you haven't been doing something so consistently and suddenly you try and get into it, your body gets sore, and as I was practicing volleyball, that I felt my forearms were getting super red. The lesson here is that once you are so I don't want to say I'm out of shape, but I am kind of out of shape because I haven't been exercising consistently or on a basis, or know that I really stretch before going to playing volleyball. So I think that's one of the lessons that I learned is be able to just gotta stay consistent with everything that you do. I think and for me it's just a great opportunity for me to get myself into another sport and step myself out of my comfort zone and try something new. Try volleyball official, which I've never done before. So I'm really looking forward to that challenge and want to embrace that challenge. And I'm sure that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. I think I would definitely embrace the opportunity to better myself and develop newer skills that are different than basketball official. The last thing I want to touch on is that I finished Gary's book, Crushing It. So and now I'm revisiting one of my awesome books called How to Win Friends and Influence People. So and I think this was a great read for me last week. I mean, not last week, last year. So I definitely want to revisit and some of the principles and concepts that are going to be definitely are really useful when I'm out there in the real world and how to deal with people. I think that's very important skills to anyone to have, and just become a better communicator and not to make such quick judgments on people, right? And I'm just finished my first chapter, and the first chapter's principle says don't criticize, condemn, or complain. So it's really important to when you when you're evaluating a situation or other people's opinion, you really have to step into their shoes, trying to think from their perspective and without criticizing their comments first. And I think to me, and I think to most people, that's a huge challenge when you are when you're try to take a step back and don't make that judgment so fast, because it's most natural for humans to judge, right? It's such a norm. And I think one of the things that it says in the book is that we are people respond based on emotions. We are emotional creatures. So and when emotions are kind of build up into your head, all the judgments and logic kind of goes out the window. So I definitely want to be better at that, and which is why I'm revisiting it. I'm reading each chapter twice. Really, just try to stick, get those principles out in my head and apply them on on a daily basis. So, really looking forward to, really excited about getting back to this book and just become better overall, because some of these principles I've definitely forgotten over the past year. So definitely it's great to revisit. And that's another tip for people, that you don't ever just read a book once, always, and the things will stick in your head, right? So time will allow you to I guess not remember those principles anymore. So I think it's very important to revisit and just constantly keep those principles back in the back of your mind and apply them on a regular basis. So and yeah, just want to share that with everyone. And that's going to be the last bit I want to share in this weekly recap. I hope everybody is having a fantastic had a fantastic week and had a fantastic weekend, and going into Monday with a new mindset, new attitude, and new everything, right? And just try to be better tomorrow, and go out there and make a difference in everyone's lives. And most importantly, just be you. Be you, be awesome, and the best will come for you. So with that being said, I'm going to be signing off here, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.